Hello everyone, welcome to day 7 of 30 Cuisines in 30 Days with me, your host, Tara. Welcome! Today I am having Korean food and I'm really excited because I love Korean food. I've ordered from Kiani Korean restaurant, and if you're tuning in for the first time to our challenge of 30 cuisines in 30 days, then welcome for the first time and glad you're here with us. Thanks for spending your Sunday watching me eat. This is a challenge where every day for 30 days I'm going to be ordering from a different restaurant right here in Bangkok from where I live. Ooh, Rainer Lim says, what a spread today. What a spread it is. There's a lot going on here. There's a ton of different things here I'm really excited to eat. You might notice that I'm in a different location if you have been watching the other episodes. That's because today I'm visiting my parents. I'm at my parents' house, but that did not stop me from ordering a very delicious spread from Kiani Korean restaurant, which is right in downtown Bangkok. So, as you follow along and eat lunch with me, leave a comment, tell me what you think about what I'm eating, tell me if it looks yummy or if you've tried it before, or if you want to try it one day, or if you think I should eat something else tomorrow, or just let me know. Oh, Jagdish Gill, we have a comment saying, is that soju? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You are correct. This is a nice cold bottle of soju that I picked up from the Korean grocer near my house, imported from Korea. And soju is a Korean is a Korean distilled alcohol. So it's not that strong. Ooh, soju Sundays, says Coconuts TV. Correct. Okay, it's not that strong. It's you can sip it as you eat your food. It's this one is 20% alcohol. So it's not like sipping vodka, something like that, like I might do on Russian Day, but it is pretty strong. So cheers! Let's kick off our meal by just pouring a little bit of this traditional Korean spirit, which I'm going to have with my meal. Soju. Cheers. Smells strong though. It smells really strong. Okay, you guys, just a little sip. That's pretty potent still, I'd say. Oh yeah, the taste is, it's like, almost like a very neutral taste. Kind of like sipping on a vodka, but not as strong. Let me take another sip. It definitely has a sweetness to it. It tastes almost like a rice wine. But stronger. Yeah, it has a bit of sweetness. I think it could be made from rice, or I think nowadays they're made from like barley, could even be made from potatoes, but traditionally it is made from rice. It's a bit sweet, I would say. Yeah. Woo, okay. Let's get started then. So in front of me, first of all, I have rice, which is going to be kind of my base to try everything here. I got my chopsticks. They're takeaway chopsticks. Korean food is supposed to be with heavy metal chopsticks. I don't have those at home. My parents don't have any, sorry. Okay, so I ordered 3 dishes from Kiani today, and you don't see just 3 dishes in front of me though. You see a ton of different dishes. That's because Korean food comes with a lot of sides and extras, which is free, and you get free refills if you're in the restaurant with your banchan. But I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so first, bulgogi. Right before we started rolling, I actually spilled this everywhere, so sorry if the bowl is a little messy. Oh, Roger. Hi, Roger. Thanks for tuning in again. Ooh, he says, I get immediate hangovers with soju. I know, I can kind of feel that. Jagdish Gill, can you mix it or drink it straight up? I think you can mix it with different things. It seems like it would go good with like a fruity flavor. Like if I had some like grape Fanta or something like that would go well. Like something sweet and fruity, or maybe like citrusy. But you can also sip it just straight up, you know, if you're hardcore like I am. Okay, so this is bulgogi. Get a nice close-up there. This is a beef dish. It is marinated beef, and it's a very generous portion, as you can see. Now, let me just explain what comes with it. Lettuce. You can eat it with lettuce. You can make like a little lettuce cup, and it has a nice crunchiness to it. And this little sauce, which goes with the bulgogi. It's like a soy, sweet, sesame chili sauce. And here we have the banchan, which is the free kind of sides, which are really, really yummy. This is some more banchan here, the Korean pancakes. Kimchi, we have kimchi, of course, that comes with the banchan. Banchan is those little side dishes that go with your meal. And then some carrot kimchi. Now, sorry for all these different bowls and different size bowls and different plates. I mean, if we were eating in the restaurant, it'd be much more uniform and beautiful, but I'm trying to recreate the Korean dining experience right here in my parents' kitchen. Okay, and then the other dish I ordered is Soondobu-jigae, which is okay, I'm not going to spill it. This is a spicy seafood soup. Soondobu is silken tofu, and jigae is soup, so I think, right? I'm scared of spilling soup on my notes to check, but yeah, let me know in the comments if I am correct there. This is a spicy silken tofu soup with seafood. Yummy. That comes with rice too. And last but not least, this is the other dish I bought, or ordered rather. It is bibimbap. Now, if you know bibimbap, then you know that it usually comes with plain white rice as a base, and then on top is a bunch of different toppings, vegetables, meat, egg. Yeah, but this one actually came pre-mixed. So you can see it in a glass bowl. It has all of those yummy toppings mixed in and a fried egg on top. So that's kind of interesting. That's how this restaurant does it. They pre-mix the bibimbap. And it also comes with gochujang, extra gochujang, even though I can tell there's a little bit in there already. So gochujang is like, this is Korean chili paste, which is really yummy. It's like chilies mixed with like sugar, sesame, maybe some garlic in there. It's really good, and it just goes with everything. It's really common in Korean cuisine. So this red chili paste, it's actually not really, really spicy, especially if you're used to Thai food. But it's like a staple part of Korean food. So if you're eating Korean food, there's a good chance you're gonna be eating gochujang, which is really yummy. I just want to put it on everything. Okay, let's dig into the bulgogi, shall we? Let's start with bulgogi. Okay, so in this bulgogi, you might see some factoids appearing soon on the bottom of the screen, which will tell you even more about it, but let me tell you a little bit. There's garlic, there's marinated beef, and there's ginger, scallions, carrots, mushrooms, so many yummy things in here, and it's like there's like a liquid, kind of like a juicy, yummy liquid from the beef, from the marinade, and it's just looks really good, smells so good. Ooh, I really just want to take a bite now. Let's just try a little bite. But this has mushrooms all over it, and the beef looks so tender. Let me get a big bite of the beef too. Okay, this is my first time having beef in this challenge of 30 days. So second time. I think I had beef yesterday. But first I'm having like beef cooked in this way, so let's try a bite. So good. Really got that flavor of like the soy with ginger and sesame. Are the strong flavors that I'm getting. These like little garlic bits are so good. It's really, really yummy. held up very well from the restaurant, of course, through the delivery process. Wow. Now that I've just tried a bite of it, let's eat it the proper way with a little lettuce bowl. Okay, what do? Put my chopsticks down for a second. So you get your lettuce. I'll just take a small piece first. And you want to put in a little chunk of beef. You can put in some other, little veggies from the dish if you want, but I'm just going to focus on the beef for now. And I'm going to put a little bit of this sauce that it comes with, which looks like a variation on the gochujang, but it has whole sesame seeds in it. And yeah, has kind of a sweet taste. Ooh, spicy, sour and spicy. Okay, so you make your little lettuce cup, wrap it all up, and you eat it in one bite. Really good. It's so good with the crunch of the lettuce. And it's like a really yummy carb-free meal if you don't eat this rice. But I'm gonna eat the rice also. So let me just try one more with this other type of lettuce. Ooh, Jagdish Gill says, I didn't realize eating bulgogi and lettuce was the right way. That's good to know. From my Googling and my YouTube video watching and my knowledge of Korean food, eating it over all these years, I think that's the right way. But if we have any Korean people in the house, feel free to tell me how you like to eat your bulgogi. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit on this lettuce cup. Maybe a little bit more. But you really need those heavy metal chopsticks to go with this kind of dish. It just feels wrong with these, but it's okay. Okay, put on a little bit of this sauce and kind of fold it up into like a Korean beef lettuce taco. Ooh, that's a good bite right there. So good. This Korean food is really, well, I tried to choose 3 traditional Korean dishes, but I know this restaurant has a lot of like interesting kind of modern Korean dishes, like things with cheese on them. I think that's a really big trend right now. I don't know, have you guys tried like Korean food with cheese on it? Okay, let me try these side dishes too. This is some yummy, crispy vegetables, some bean sprouts. I had to think about that for a second. Goes really well with the bulgogi. It's just, the bean sprouts are just very lightly coated in maybe like a sesame oil. And yeah, it's kind of like just a salad. Really yummy. And the greens, oops. Yeah, like a sesame kind of dressing on some, looks like quickly cooked, blanched maybe, green vegetables. So definitely very healthy. Great to get a big bite of veggies as you're eating this like hearty beef dish. Yum. Okay. As I make my way over to the soup, there's another little banchan or side dish in front of me. It's a Korean pancake. So these are really good. I love these. When I'm eating Korean food in a restaurant, I just eat all of these. I guess it's like the Korean equivalent of like filling up on bread, because I'll just like stuff my face with these and then I get full. But they're really good. I'll dip it in the beef sauce. It's like a doughy, doughy fried pancake with vegetables. I think you could actually have seafood in it though. And then it's called pajeon. Pajeon, I think. That would be a Korean seafood pancake. But this is just vegetables. It's just a side. Just a lowly side. Okay, enough with the lowly sides. Let's move on to this huge bowl right in front of me of Soondobu-jigae, the silken tofu soup, spicy soup with seafood. So what seafood do we have in here? Let me just see. Okay, forgive me, I'm gonna poke around with my chopsticks a little bit. Forgive me for this. But I'll probably eat the entire thing myself, so it's fine. Okay, so there's a big crab, massive crab right here. That is a big crab. I think you can just kind of like get the meat out, kind of suck the meat out from the crab. If you're gonna have the crab leg, that's gonna get messy. Might have to do that off camera. Okay, there's shrimp. Ooh, big juicy shrimp. There's squid. There's onions. There's egg in here. There's squid. I see some tentacles here. Yummy. There's cabbage. There's onions, green onions, scallions. Okay, let's just take a bite. And of course, there's the silken tofu. Let's try one of these shrimps. Really yummy. Mmm. So good. No, I think the actual way to eat Soondobu is with a spoon. So it's a soup, guys, so you have to use a spoon to really get all the yummy bits of tofu and bits of egg. And it's really just like the tofu and egg is kind of like mixed all in there, like disintegrated. Ooh, Rainer said, check out that crab. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do this and look graceful on camera. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, the graceful part. Mmm. Okay. The soup is spicy. It's definitely spicy. I think even in Thailand, we would say this is a spicy soup. Yeah, it definitely has that that kick of chili, that spicy peppery flavor that really hits you as soon as you take a bite. But it doesn't build up too much, so I'm definitely ready to just keep going back for more. Chewy squid, juicy prawns. The tofu bits are, like I said, they're all mixed in together, making it really yummy, but the tofu itself is really soft. It tastes very fresh. Yeah, it has a nice soybean flavor. It doesn't taste like the typical tofu that you would buy in the supermarket and cook with at all. It definitely has more flavor. Yeah, it has a really nice smell. This is actually one of my favorite Korean dishes. There's clams. We got clams up in here. Yummy. Let me try a bit of the clam. We'll try the clam with some. Oh, there's chili. There's bits of fresh chili in here. I'm kind of scared to move my spoon so close to the camera. But yeah, there's chili. You can see there's big chili bits there. Let's try it. Let's see how spicy it is. Okay, that chili was really spicy. It's almost like a pricky nose Thai chili. It hits you, and that spot in your mouth is just on fire. Let's wash it down with some tofu. Okay, I think I know why it has rice with it. And this is kind of it's like a sticky rice, a thick rice. Ooh, jjigae says, is this traditionally a seafood soup or can it be pure vegetarian as well? Glad you asked, jjigae. It is traditionally a seafood soup. I think some places actually put meat in it too. So you would have bits of pork or beef in addition to the seafood. At this restaurant, you can choose. I think you can choose what you wanted, but I just decided to go with the traditional seafood. If you don't want seafood, you want to be vegetarian, I think that would be really delicious as well. But you wouldn't have that like seafoody flavor, you know? Okay, Roger Agueta loves soups. Have to try this. I've eaten everything here except that soup. You gotta try the soup. It's so good. It's such a hearty meal. Do Korean babies eat spicy food like that? That's a good question. I'm gonna say, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe they do. Rainer Lim says, hot, 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 fire emoji. Okay, let me try some soup with the rice. So good. It goes really well with rice, and it just becomes like a complete meal if you have it with rice. Okay, now let me just try these other little side dishes. If you're just tuning in now, I've been just like eating and talking straight for 20 minutes, but let me just remind you, please subscribe to Coconuts TV. Click the bell icon. That will let us alert you when we go live and when new videos get dropped pretty much every week. So yeah, subscribe to Coconuts TV, click the bell icon, like this video, share this video, stay tuned at the same time, same place. Well, not exactly same place, but YouTube, same place, same time, every day for 30 days. This is only day 7. There's a cat in this house too, if you could hear that. Okay. So next side dish is kimchi. Kimchi is, you guys know what kimchi is. It's the most wonderful fermented pickled cabbage dish that is a Korean staple. The staple of staples. If you have ever had it, you know it is delicious. There's all different types of kimchi. There's all different ingredients you could put in there. There could be pickled radish. There could be traditional cabbage. There could be white kimchi, which doesn't have the chili flakes. There could be fresh kimchi, which doesn't taste as fermented. But this is like a really, you know, quintessential kimchi from looking at it. Now let's try it. Sour, it hits your tongue, you know, with that sourness. Not overly spicy, but definitely feel the heat from the chili. It's crunchy. The cabbage is still really crunchy. Yeah, it's really good. This is I would say like your traditional kimchi that you would expect to eat at a Korean meal, and you would not be disappointed by it. Okay. One other side dish, the last side dish, is like a carrot kimchi, which looks really good. It just has carrot. I see sesame seeds. I see little red dots of like chili and kind of the spring onion, which is definitely being used throughout this meal. So good. Okay. So this is like shredded carrot. It's a little bit sweet, I think, because carrots are sweet. So yeah, it's like a sweet sesame carrot salad. Really good. Okay. Now let's go and try the bibimbap, which is the rice dish. So it's topped with a fried egg. It looks really good. The fried egg held up well in delivery. I got the kind which is just vegetarian with an egg on top because I was having this big bowl of marinated beef, so I decided to go with something a little more veggie-full. Oh, Little Coconut says, get that kimchi probiotic goodness. Oh, good points. Little Coconut. Kimchi has probiotic properties. It's fermented, so I think it's good for your gut health. Okay, I'm gonna dig into this bibimbap with a spoon because it's rice. So I believe that, kind of like here in Thailand, if you're having a rice dish, in Korea you'll eat it with a spoon. So even though it's mixed all in already, I can see all the different vegetables that went into this. It looks really good. There's like these green, long green veggies, and there's carrots, and there's mushrooms, and what else is in there? Some bean sprouts? Let's give it a bite. Really yummy. It's like, has a sweetness from the gochujang, which they gave extra, so I think we can even add a bit more. Let me just try it. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely add even more gochujang. Oh. Cheers, guys. Let me just have a sip of soju to wash it down. Ooh. That just like hits you. Sunday soju sessions. Like, whoa. Okay. So you can see kind of close to the camera, like I just added even more gochujang to this to get a bite of the egg with the rice. And it looks really yummy. Ooh, egg rice. So yummy. I really like adding the extra gochujang to the egg. Have a yolky part there. And getting like a nice big bite of rice with egg and all the different condiments. Bibimbap. Have you guys tried bibimbap before? Have you had this Korean food? I know, Roger, you want to try the soup. Ooh, Jagdish said, looks like pancakes for Sunday brunch should be replaced by Korean feast brunch. I think so. This is like a really good Sunday meal for sure. The portions here are so huge, I can't believe it. But everything is so good. Oh yeah, speaking of which, at the end of this live broadcast, I will be giving a rating to the restaurant, rating to each dish, and I think that is actually coming up pretty much now, I think, if I... What do you guys think? Should I give my rating? Little Coconut says, I think Bibimbap was in the last Star Wars. Bibimbap, bop, bibimbap. So good. These are definitely some of my favorite Korean dishes ever. I really enjoyed everything today. I think I have had Korean food many times. It's very plentiful in Bangkok. We have a great, Korean community here, so Korean culture is everywhere. We love Korean culture, you guys. You know that, right? BTS, Blackpink, Korean food, Korean makeup, Korean skincare, Korean style, Korean fashion, Korean haircuts. What else do we love Korean? Everything. Shout out to my brother Ben, who just got a Korean guy haircut. He actually went to the salon and said, I want Korean dude is the style I want, and he got it. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, so let's give a rating to everything. Such a big spread today. Okay, Bulgogi, first of all, this is definitely, I think this is a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, it's so yummy. I can't barely even find a fault with it. It's just so much flavor, huge chunks of garlic, really tender, perfectly cooked beef, Korean Korean boys. Jagdish Gill says Korean boys. Korean boys and boy bands. We love them all. Yeah, so I think it's like a 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's just cooked really well. There's like some seared, crispy bits in the beef that are really yummy where it's like caramelized. Then there's like the juicy marinated part. It's just so good. There's so much to talk about. I feel like I didn't really go into detail about the beef, but it's really yummy. All the sides are really good. The Soondobu-jigae, I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5. It's really, really, really good. I don't know what to say. It's just really yummy. It could maybe have been a bit spicier. I've had Soondobu-jigae at a few places, and it's hard to get a really good one, though, to be honest, because it's just such a, I don't know, you just need a really flavorful, packed soup, So sometimes it's bland, sometimes it's too watery, but this one is really good. It's definitely up there in the top ones that I've tried. Okay, Bibimbap. It's really delicious. I might have to knock off points for not letting me mix it myself. I don't know if maybe that's the style of the restaurant. It's kind of cheeky. It's kind of like doing it for you, a little unexpected, but I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's still really delicious. Would order again. I would probably try the other types of bibimbap. I think there's different toppings you can get. You can get one with beef, one with pork. Yeah, so I think overall, this restaurant's definitely getting a 4 out of 5. Everything was, really fast. The delivery was awesome, so fast and stayed fresh. Yeah, I think I can cheers to that with one more sip of my soju. Cheers. Is that a cute Korean pose? Yeah, so comment, tell me your favorite Korean band. Tell me your favorite Korean K-pop move. Yeah, tell us your favorite Korean food or what dish you want me to have next time. And this was day 7, Korean food. I'm gonna devour this entire thing. This is already really a mukbang. I can't believe I didn't mention that word until the end, but mukbang. If you don't know what that is, type it into YouTube. Check out our own mukbangs we have done at Coconuts TV. It's just a lot of eating. It's a lot of food, and Korean food for some reason is just perfect for that. Probably because it's so yummy. Okay, so if you're just tuning in, this is 30 Cuisines in 30 Days. This is the end of the show, but you can still watch our live broadcast back, and you can watch our other days. This is day 7 out of 30. So I'm going to be showing you live what I'm eating for lunch every day. So grab your lunch, tune in with me, 1 p.m. Bangkok time or 2 p.m. if you're in Singapore. We are at home, but our taste buds can still travel the world. It is true. I have been learning so much about different cultures every day, and it's been really interesting, and there's still 23 more days of this. I can't believe it. Okay, subscribe to Coconuts TV, click the bell. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Bangkok time right here for another cuisine. What will I eat? Who knows? You have to stay and watch. Okay, cheers with my soju. Cheers. Bye.